Let's give him credit for that. It's Floyd Mayweather.
I thought I was done with this part, but two great fighters. When I say great, I mean every time they go out there, they produce. Tank was a young kid from Baltimore who had a dream. He'd been through a lot. He'd been through a lot of ups and downs, and he fought his way to the top. So, I mean, you have to commend this kid for that. No matter what the media says, no matter what the people say, he earned his stripes. Day in and day out, he go out there and he produce. And that's what it's really about. It's about producing. A hell of a training team. I can't, I take my hat off to his team. Calvin and the Headbangers, you guys have, Barry Hunter has done a tremendous job, with so many different fighters in the DMV area. A lot of talented fighters from that area, and I believe Tank is the #1 fighter from that area. He's one of the best fighters in the world. But then the guy that he's facing right here, Rolly, he said he want to be the best. He want to fight the best. So come December 5th, we're going to match these two guys, and it's going to be one hell of a fight. I take my hat off to Rolly and his team. Rolly is tough. He'll fight anybody, he'll spar anybody. So that's why this is a very, very intriguing matchup. Rolly wants the best. Rolly feels like he's the best. And one thing about Tank is he's doing record-breaking numbers. And I told him in due time, when me and Tank was in Miami, bike riding on a yacht, just enjoying life. I told him, the same way I'm selling out stadiums, you're gonna do the same thing, and selling out arenas, you're gonna do the same thing. But you have to have patience. He had patience, and that's what we're doing. I mean, in the lightweight division right now, we have guys with great names, but not drawing power. And one thing about Tank, he has drawing power where we went to Atlanta. You guys seen what we did. We was able to go to Baltimore. You seen what we was able to do. Now we're in LA. And LA needs some entertainment. So December 5th, we're gonna have entertainment. And both of these guys, Rolly, hell of a puncher, knockout artist. And every time we went to Rolly and we presented an opponent, we said, what about this guy? Do you want to fight? Absolutely, give him to me. No excuses. Whereas we had a lot of other fighters that's under the Mayweather Promotions banner, as well as PBC promotion banner. There's always, no, I don't want to fight this guy. Oh, I don't want to fight this guy. Rolly is a guy that said, I'll fight anybody, it doesn't matter. So he talked his way up on this fight, and he didn't just talk, he earned his stripes. Some guys, it takes 30 fights, 40 fights to match up with some of the best. With Rolly, it didn't take that long. With Tank, it didn't take that long. And I just want to say, I'm proud of both fighters, as well as the people that's behind the scenes that was able to put this fight together, because we have to work together as a team. I didn't do this by myself. Just like for me to get to where I got to in my career, I didn't do it by myself. So I have to commend my team and everybody that's behind the GTD promotions that's working with Tank, and that's the ultimate goal for him, to build his brand. So I take my hat off to GTD as well as Showtime. I commend Showtime. When I first got with Steven, I told him that I would make Showtime the A side. Even though this is Showtime pay-per-view, I was able to change the sport of boxing. And so I'm happy that I was able to get involved with the sport and change it and take it to that next level. To whereas other promoters was upset because I believe in the fighters getting the lion's share. not the promoters. Whereas years before I got in the fight game, they was taking advantage of fighters, and the promoters was getting majority and a bigger share of the pot. Now I'm involved, and I truly believe in fighters getting a bigger share and fighters getting the most. I have my career, so I don't have to talk about what I can do or what I've done. It's all about Gervonta Tank Davis and Rolando Roley. These guys are tremendous. I'm happy. I want to say, Leonard, I take my hat off to you. Doing a hell of a job. You know, when I'm traveling around, when I'm on my jet, traveling the world and doing other things and getting involved with other businesses, somebody still has to run the day-to-day business for Mayweather Promotions. That's what these fighters don't understand, or these fighters don't know. Tank is the same way. Tank can fight anybody. He's the same way. When I'm in the boxing gym, we're in the gym training, it could be a light heavyweight. Tank like, our boxers. No, Tank. But Tank, I take my hat off to you. I'm proud of you. We still growing. Nothing happens overnight. You still growing, and you got the potential to surpass me. In due time, we'll see. The ultimate goal in boxing is for records to be broken. I never got into this sport to knock another fighter, to talk bad about another fighter, meaning, of course, when you're building a fight, it's good to see all that drama. But what I'm talking about, far as any other legendary champion that was before me, or any champion that's coming, y'all get to that. Relax, y'all get to that. So it's so many legendary champions that paved the way for me to be where I'm at. And I commend all the champions before me and all the champions to come. Do I want to see my records broken? Absolutely. I'm not like that. Like I always say, the greatest thing about my career was being able to, what I did when my career was over. I made smart investments. That's the best thing about my career. And I had fun in the fight game. But it's all about these young guys right here. These guys are the future of boxing. And like Leonard said when I was in the back, Leonard said he don't see this fight going the distance. Neither does I. I just want to commend both sides, the coaches, the promotion team, for helping me put this together. 2 undefeated fighters, 2 knockout artists, 2 champions. December 5th, hopefully I'll see all you guys there. Thank you.